Today, we're diving into a business plan that honestly reads more like a personal diary than some corporate document. This is the story of the Dragonfly Whisper Boutique, an e-commerce shop where the real product isn't just an item, it's a journey of healing. So let's explore how deep personal pain can actually become a powerful, and I mean powerful, business plan. And wow, this quote from the founder, Christy Lilly, just gets right to the heart of it, doesn't it? It makes one thing crystal clear right from the get-go. The main driver here isn't finding a gap in the market or chasing profit margins. Nope. It's something way, way more personal. So to really understand this business, really get it, we've got to go back to the beginning, to the deeply personal why that lit the spark for its creation in the first place. And get this, the entire thing, it all rests on the shoulders of one person, Christy Lilly. She's a solo entrepreneur, which means she's not just the CEO. She's the designer, the website manager, the person sourcing materials, and the one answering customer emails. It is a massive undertaking, and it's all fueled by this incredibly personal mission. Now, what's so striking here is that these aren't your typical business challenges. We're talking about profound, life-altering hardships. This boutique was literally born from Christy's journey through immense grief, through heartbreak, and through a fight for justice. It became her way to process everything and to find a way to move forward. So the big question is, how do you even begin to channel that kind of intense personal experience into a brand? Well, for Christy, the answer was to create a powerful central symbol, something that could carry the entire weight of her journey. And here she is, meets Lumina. Now, she's not just a logo or some cute mascot. She is the spirit of the Dragonfly, and she is the absolute symbolic core of this brand. Christy actually describes Lumina as the literal light she followed to get out of her darkest times. It's all about hope and the power to rise above it all. And this right here, this just illustrates that transformation perfectly. The business itself is like a bridge, leading from the darkness of grief and hardship over to the light of hope and resilience. And Lumina, she personifies that entire journey. It's a real-life narrative of turning pain into purpose. So that brings us to the actual products. If the story is the foundation, then the merchandise has to be a real, tangible expression of that story. It has to mean something. And this quote just nails it. The products are not just things to be sold. They're designed to be little vessels for the brand's core message. Every single item is meant to carry that emotional weight of resilience, of love, and of purpose. And here's how that philosophy actually translates into the store. It's so intentional, you guys. You've got custom candles and tribute cards specifically for remembrance. There's commemorative jewelry to honor your own personal growth. Even the everyday stuff like apparel and mugs, they serve as daily reminders of your own strength. You can see how every category is designed to serve a very specific emotional need. Now, a powerful story is one thing, but running a business? Well, that requires a solid plan. So let's take a look at the practical blueprint for how to make this heartfelt vision a real sustainable business. Okay, so this timeline shows a really deliberate and thoughtful process. That big gap between the initial review in late 2023 and the launch in March 2025, that wasn't a delay. That was dedicated time for strategic thinking, for making absolutely sure the business was built on a rock-solid foundation. And financially, the strategy here is just smart. It's lean. By focusing heavily on print-on-demand and digital products, the business keeps those upfront inventory costs and financial risks super low. And that allows the more personal, custom handcrafted items to exist right alongside them without creating a ton of overhead. The marketing plan is just as personal as the brand's origin story. You can forget flashy ads. This is all about authentic connection. It's basically a three-step approach: telling the story honestly on social media, building genuine relationships with people through email, and then deepening that connection through Christy's very own podcast. And on the operational side, the day-to-day goals are super clear. The customer experience has to match the mission. And that means a relentless focus on product quality, customer service that's actually rooted in real empathy, and a smooth, optimized website to make sure this online sanctuary is easy for everyone to navigate. So if we boil all of this down to one key idea, it's this. Dragonfly Whisper Boutique isn't just selling products that help with healing. No, it's a business where the founder's own healing journey is the product. It's the brand, it's the story, it's the core value proposition, it's the whole shebang. And this final quote from the launch announcement just perfectly captures the spirit of the whole venture. It acknowledges the dark past, but looks forward with so much optimism and hope, and it basically invites customers to be part of that growing light. You know, all of this really leaves us with a bigger question to chew on. In an age of data-driven everything and mass production, what is the true potential of a business that is built entirely on a foundation of human vulnerability and a deeply personal story? Something to think about.